You're listening to the Catholic Family Podcast, Lent Around the World, daily meditations chosen and read by traditional Catholics from around the globe.
Hello, this is Dimitri Bolt in 3rd grade. I am reading from Immaculate Conception Academy in Sartell, Minnesota. This is from the book Jesus of Nazareth by Mother Mary Loyola. A few paces above the brook was a garden called Gethsemane. It was a quiet place, and our Lord often went there to pray. Sometimes he spent the whole night in prayer beneath the olive trees. On this night he left 8 of the apostles at the gate and took inside only Peter, James, and John. "My soul is sorrowful, even unto death," he said to these 3, and he begged them, like good and faithful friends, not to leave him alone in his trouble, but to watch and pray with him. Bright moonlight lit up the garden, but beneath the trees all was dark and gloomy. Our Lord went forward alone and knelt down. Presently he fell on his face and prayed in agony of terror, that he might be spared the awful sufferings that were at hand. "Abba, Father," he said, "all things are possible to thee. Remove this chalice from me, but not what I will, but what thou wilt." He had offered himself to take away the sins of the world, and now they all came distinctly before him, every sin and every sinner, and he was to be punished as if he had done all those wicked things. He saw the punishment, the spitting, the scourging, the nailing to the cross, the hanging there for 3 long hours. He saw, too, that all he was going to suffer would be of no use to many souls that he loved. The pain of all this was so dreadful that he went to his 3 disciples to get a little comfort from them. But they were asleep. Gently waking them, he said to Peter, "What, could you not watch 1 hour with me? Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation." Again he went and prayed, saying the same words. His trouble of mind became so awful that it was like the agony of a dying man. He was bathed in a sweat of blood, which after soaking his garments trickled down upon the ground. Then an angel came from heaven to comfort him by showing him the good that from his bitter pains would come to us. And he said, "O my Father, if this chalice cannot pass away unless I drink it, thy will be done." He did not give up prayer on this dreadful night, but taught us by his example to pray more earnestly when we are in trouble, for being in an agony he prayed the longer.